What's up, all you beautiful, gorgeous, sexy people out there? Welcome back to my Lions franchise in Madden 15. Today we're going to kick off the preseason first against the Brownies. So let's go, let's kill Manziel, let's kill the Brownies, let's get a W, let's go.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Lions going up against the Browns. So let's go now to Detroit, Michigan, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Browns, Lions on EA.
Okay guys, one of the things I wanted to show you in that intro clip was the presentation. Look at this kickoff right here from my team, from the Lions in Ford's Field. Here we go, we're kicking the game off in an awesome way. I love that intro clip, I love that kickoff right there. One of the things they improved in Madden 15 is the presentation. I believe they brought in people from the NFL Network or some NFL people to do camera angles, different camera angles, like this defensive camera angle where I'm with the Dominican suit and I just get juked, I get knocked out of my shoes, but I bat the ball away luckily. So here we are guys in the preseason. This is my actual first game ever with the Lions. This is one of my first games playing this game in general. So here we are with the Lions and I forced them to a 3 now right off the bat. You know, I have Reggie Bush back there. Hopefully he can get a great return, but I get stopped right away, so I get a little gain. One first impression I have as I show you another camera angle from the offensive perspective. I like doing that camera angle, especially when I'm running the ball and getting up close. That way I can see what's going on with my offensive line, maybe holes that are opening up, all of that fun stuff. But you know, last episode I promised you guys I would do the whole preseason in this episode. Well, it turns out guys, as I hit Megatron, it turns out that it would be too long of an episode. It would have been like 25 minutes or 24 minutes, and I didn't want you guys to sit around and watch all of that preseason, all of that in one episode. So here we are. It's just going to be the first quarter of each game, and today we're going to have the Brownies, and of course we're going to have the Raiders. So I fumbled the ball right there. That's unrealistic. Megatron doesn't fumble it. There's not Optimus Prime out there killing Megatron. Nobody kills Megatron. There's no Optimus Prime anywhere in the NFL. I just got juked out of my shoes. I just got oopty-oop. Whoop! He just got hoopty-oop right there. Touchdown right away. I think that was Ben Tate for the Brownies scores. So now we're down 7-0, but I'm not too worried about it. It is the preseason, and I'm just feeling out the game right now, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, figuring out the defensive camera angles, figuring out our defensive camera, figuring out the offense, figuring out what works, what doesn't work with this team. I hit a quick screen right there to Calvin Johnson, Megatron, the focal point of this offense. And one thing I also want to do is get Reggie Bush out in the open with some screens, with some quick receiver passes out to him in the flat, maybe juke some people out of their shoes. And Matthew Stafford can definitely throw the ball on a rope. He can hit the dime. He has a good, decent accuracy he has a better accuracy than we had last year with the Raiders, because the Raiders quarterback last year was Terrell Pryor and Mike Vick, and they're not that great as far as quarterback, or as far as not running, but as far as throwing the ball, they're not that great. And this is the first time I'm in like a pocket passer. So here we are. I'm trying to get the running game going, but they come off the edge and stop me. One thing I noticed about this game, guys, is when you're in all Madden, which I'm running all Madden right here, as I get picked off by Justin Gilbert, I think his name is, their first round draft pick. It was like the 8th or 6th draft pick overall. But anyways, as I was saying, one thing I noticed definitely in this game is I can barely run the ball, and I love running the ball. I like that power offense, but I can't run the ball with anyone. And on defense, I can't stop the run. I stopped it right there, and here I am. I'm with the Dominican Sue. I'm trying to show you that defensive camera angle again. I'm locked onto him, and then they throw it out to Cameron out on the edge and pick up a first down. So here we are, 52 seconds left for our starters. They throw the ball in that little drag route, and they almost get first down by forcing them out on the edge. One thing I do like, and one thing I was optimistic about in seeing the trailers before I played the game, was the new defensive things they did, but I just got ran over there. One thing you cannot do is try to strip the ball and tackle. That would just get you ran over, and they'll block those tackles. So here we are. That ends this game with the Browns. But watch this presentation, these highlights coming up, and it's something I definitely love that they did. So here it is, prime time. There's Ben Tate juking me out of my shoes. I just got ooped completely. Calvin Johnson running down the field right there. The presentation has definitely been improved. I love the presentation. And here we are, guys. As I promised, we're going to do some cuts right here. I think I have to cut 2 players. So let's look. Let's see who we're going to cut and shorten our roster down. Get our roster set for the actual season. Get it ready for when we have it later on, when we make trades, everything like that. So I'm looking and seeing who we can cut, who doesn't need to be here. And it looks like we have 2 kickers. We don't need 2 kickers. So let's get rid of one. Are we going to get rid of Giorgio? Are we going to get rid of Nate? I'm going to get rid of Nate because he's worse. He's worse as far as in this game. I don't know if he's worse in real life. So let's cut him and let's find another player to cut and get rid of. Look at these names right here. Look at our safeties' names. Abdul Kadishibu. I don't even know your name, dude. Like, come on now. It's America. Let's get real here. I'm just kidding completely. Here we are. Chris Greenwood, let's cut him. Let's cut that cornerback because we don't need as many cornerbacks. And here we are, guys. We're facing my former franchise, the Oakland Raiders, the silver and black Raider Nation. I know a lot of you are Raiders fans. One thing I do want to mention, guys, is I'm going to butcher a lot of names. Cameron, thank you so much for pointing out who I'm mispronouncing. Ibram, I got that right now. I got that down. And Jokai Bell, I think his name is. I got that down too. I'm hoping to get all these names down. If you're a Lions fan, let me know because I am going to butcher a lot of these names. Looking at these names that are on here on this roster, I should just cut all of them because I can't pronounce half of them. So here we are back in the presentation. You see there's Stafford in the freaking snow right there in that highlight. But I get on the edge. I run a little quick out route. Get on the edge. Here I'm going to hand it off to Reggie Bush, and I just get stuffed up the middle. I had no hope with Reggie. One thing I got to realize is I do need to put Jokai Bell in, or Jack K, whatever. Jokai? Yeah, Jokai. I need to put him in, and basically to have those running in between the tackles. And I try to hit Calvin Johnson there, but he drops the pass. What is this, son? What is this, Madden 15? Megatron doesn't drop anything. Let's be realistic here. Let's get real. So there, I try to hit Calvin Johnson again. I need to stop forcing the ball to him. That's one thing I definitely need to do during the season. But here we are, guys. I punt the ball off. They're on their inside. They're on their own side of the field. Here they are, and they get out on the edge, and they're breaking tackles. He's running, stumbling, and bubbling. They have MJD on their team now. The Raiders picked up MJD on the offseason. They get a first down. Move those chains, baby. So here we are. I'm trying to prevent them on defense. I can't stop them. And here we are. Maurice Jones-Drew gets out on the edge. He's to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Raiders. Oh, boy. Long touchdown run. Giving up. I had horrible defense, sloppy defense. I need to fix that right away, or we're not going to get any W's. And it's all about the W's in Detroit City. So here we are. I juked him out of his shoes. I did the oop-de-oop, whoop. Get juked, son. So here we are on my own side of the field again. I'm trying to pass it into out route. I didn't read the blitz properly, and then I try to get a nice run here, but it was a short run, maybe just to pick up yards, short in the field. I'm trying to get Calvin Johnson, and what the heck was that? That was like trying to go for a circus catch. It didn't work, so I'm going to play it smart, kick the ball away, kick it back to him. Moore's off on the return, and I stop him. They get like a 1 or 2 yard gain right there. So now we're back on defense. I'm in man-to-man coverage, trying to prevent them. They get out on the edge. He oopty-oops me and spin moves around me. He just like this, circus move. He just spun around me. There's McFadden, run DMC. He gets a first down, so I can't stop the Raiders at all. If you're a Raiders fan right now, they have Matt Schaubman in this game, and they have Maurice Jones-Drew and Darren McFadden. They rotate them in and out. So here we are. They run a quick draw to Maurice Jones-Drew. He gets a first down. So they're in the red zone. I'm trying, and they're all holding me. That's holding. Throw the flag, ref. What is this? I want to see some yellow on the field. I hate you, Maurice Jones-Drew. I hate your celebration, too. So here we are. 2 minutes left. I'm getting the ball. I'm down. But as I said, it's only going to be the first quarter because that's all that's in for the starters. The starters are only going to play the first quarter. And so here we are. We're back on. We have the ball back on offense. I try to run a stretch play there with Reggie Bush. He doesn't get much for me. I'm trying to run a screen here, and that doesn't work. Never run that play again. So here we are. 3rd and long. 3rd and 18. You know who I'm going to. I'm throwing up a prayer. I got double coverage right here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Megatron. All hail Megatron. Let's see that replay. That was just orgasmatic. I'm not even gonna lie. That was just, oh my God. One-handed, jumping up, plucks it out of the air for a first down. If you're not excited about me using Megatron, I don't know what to tell you, because that was just heavenly. That was just like, I just jizzed my pants. I'm not even gonna lie. So here we are. Screen pass to Megatron, and he's gone. You're not gonna catch him. Do a little celebration into the end zone. All hail Megatron. Thank you, Calvin frickin' Johnson. I love you, man. Just bringing me back into the game single-handedly, literally single-handedly plucked that ball out of the air, brought it down. 4 seconds left. They're just going to kill the clock right here with MJD, and then the backups are going to come in for the second quarter. But let's see these highlights, because that's a big part of Madden 15 this year, is the presentation, as I said. So let's see these highlights. There's MJD breaking loose, getting out. I couldn't stop him, and here we go. All hail Megatron. Look at that one-handed grab. That will never get old. I will replay that for the rest of my freaking life. That was awesome. So here we are, guys. We have 6 people to cut. I'm looking through these people and seeing if I can get rid of anyone, see if I can afford to get rid of anyone. I almost cut Jones, or whoever's the returner from last year, but I cut Edwards first. I'm looking at Fuller. I know TJ Jones, or was it Ross? It might have been Ross that's the returner on their team, but we don't need these main receivers because we have Calvin Johnson and we have Golden Tate, who's our second receiver, who we can definitely throw to and need to throw to. I don't want to really cut rookies. That's one thing I don't really like to do ever, is cut a rookie, because they have potential. They can grow. So here I'm going back and check, see how many more people I have to cut, because I wasn't too sure, and have to cut 4 more people before our roster is almost set, and before we go into next week, before we face the Jaguars in the next episode. So it looks like our left tackle is set. I'm not going to cut anyone on the offensive line because that looks pretty much set in stone, and we can't afford to get rid of anyone. So it looks like George Johnson, don't really need you. I think, yeah, let's get rid of George Johnson right here. I'm sorry if these are your favorite players, you Lions fans, but I don't really know him, so let's get rid of him. That's a free up some space here. Our defensive line looks set besides Sadler McQueen. What kind of last name is that? What's with this team? So get rid of Sadler McQueen. There we go. We can definitely get rid of one defensive tackle later, but let's wait on that. Terry Whitehead. Let me go check the other linebacker. See, we don't really need 5 linebackers or 5 people in this spot. So let's see if we can get rid of someone else just real quick, just in case we can, you know, because he's a 71 overall, and we can definitely get rid of a sack or a safety. We can get rid of the safety. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of him. Let's see who else we can get rid of. We already got rid of the kicker. We already got rid of the punter. I'm silent QB. So let's get rid of one of these receivers. Maybe. Let's see. Ogletree, Ross. Jeremy Ross is someone that I want to keep because he's our returner, number 12. And he's someone that was in the first 2 games returning the ball for us. Ryan Broyles, no, we can definitely get rid of a tight end right here. So let's cut this dude loose, squirt his juice, and cut him loose. That's what I like to do. So guys, that was the end for the preseason. Remember, we're going to have more preseason gameplay. So here we are. You know what? If you like the gameplay, tap that subscribe button. Make some sweet, sweet love to it. And as always, guys, stay frosty. And remember, all you new Lion fans, I love ya. And all you Raider fans too. Love you too.